Ding, ding, the alarm bell just went off because it's 3 o'clock in the Sunny TV Clubhouse.
It's 3 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, this is the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as...
Afternoon Delight.
And we have quite a delightful journey for you today. We have a Pop Culture Thunderdome quiz. Pink versus Kelly Clarkson. Thunderdome edition.
It's a girl fight.
Meme it or leave it. Hopefully I'll get it right. We'll check it out. And we've got a Reddit rundown report. Somebody was very insensitive about someone's death. Just saying. Then we're going to get into Is This News? And of course we have Hey Girl, Hey, horrible horoscopes.
Yes.
We're going to be dropping to 79. We have now found a new outlet of all horrible all the time.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can we get some Pop Culture Thunderdome music, please?
Thunderdome quiz, na na na. Pink versus Kelly Clarkson.
All right.
And I've been informed. The booth is telling me there's no Baby Thunderdome today.
There is no
So
Baby
I have
Thunderdome.
to go for it.
You have got to go for it today. No Baby Thunderdome, which was an error on my part, but it's fine. All right, this first one. Which artist turned down Since You've Been Gone before it became Kelly Clarkson's breakout smash, if you listen to the morning show? Was it Avril Lavigne? Was it Hilary Duff? Was it Pink or Britney Spears?
Or you can use your context clues about the name of the quiz. It is C, Pink.
Very nice. Next up, Pink's stage name comes from a character in Reservoir Dogs. True or false?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like 'cause she dyed her hair pink. I'm going to say false.
Okay. Next up, Kelly Clarkson became the first artist ever to win which competition? Was it The Voice? Was it American Idol? Was it Star Search, or X Factor?
It's B, American Idol.
Okay. Next up, Pink has performed full concerts while suspended upside down with aerial skills.
No. True. I feel like that she could do that.
Okay, I was really worried there. That's what she's really known for.
I don't know.
Next up, which song earned Kelly Clarkson her first Grammy Award? Was it Because of You?
No.
Was it Break
Alexa, skip.
Away? Was it Since You've Been Gone? Or was it Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger?
I think it's stronger.
Okay.
I think it's it.
Next up, true or false, Pink wrote songs for other artists before she became famous.
True.
Okay. Next up, which Pink song was inspired by her reconciliation with her husband, Carey Hart? Was it Just Give Me a Reason? Was it So What? Was it Who Knew? Or was it Try?
So what? And that damn song stuck in my head now.
Such a great song.
I do love it.
Next up, true or false, Kelly Clarkson has never had a #1 album outside the U.S.
False.
Okay.
Is that false?
Next up, which artist voiced a character in the animated Trolls World Tour? Was it Pink? Was it Kelly Clarkson?
Ooh.
Was it both? Or was it neither?
Both?
Okay. Next up, true or false, Pink once performed at the Super Bowl halftime show as a headliner.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
All right. How do you feel like you did?
We'll see.
Okay.
I feel like a couple of them I might have missed.
You may have missed a few.
Yeah.
Let me go get that answer key. All right. This first one, you said
C, Pink.
you are correct. Which artist turned down? Oh, Since You've Been Gone. That's right. So Pink passed on the song because it didn't fit her sound at the time. It went to redefine Kelly's career as pop rock radio. Next up, you said
False, but I think it's true. I think it's true.
Friends nicknamed her Pink after Mr. Pink from Reservoir
I love that
Dogs
movie.
because she blushed easily.
I love Reservoir Dogs. So good.
What's up, Pink?
It's a classic.
All right, next up, you said?
B, American Idol.
Correct. Kelly Clarkson won American Idol in 2002, which launched reality TV music competitions worldwide.
Actually, Star Search was the start of it. Let's give McMahon credit.
That is true. Actually, I will give you that. Next up, you said?
True?
Correct. Pink is famous for circus-style aerial performances, singing live while spinning high above the crowd. I got to tell you how hard that is to be able to hold your notes and to be able to be upside down, that's really hard
What
to
are you,
do.
freaking koala?
That's incredible athlete right there.
Yeah.
Which song gave Kelly Clarkson her first Grammy Award? You said
D,
Stronger,
yeah.
What Doesn't Kill You. You are wrong.
Damn
it
it.
was Since You've Been Gone. She won Best Female Pop Vocal Performance at the Grammys and transformed pop radio.
It should have been Stronger. I like that song better.
Next up, you said
True.
correct. Pink co-wrote songs for artists including Christina Aguilera earlier in her career.
Fancy.
Next up, you said
So what? I'm still a rock star. B.
where am I? Is it number 7?
Seven.
Oh, wrong.
What?
I know. I know. The first one, there was multiple songs about him. It was a tricky question. The first one was Just Give Me a Reason. The duet with Nate Rusis from the whatever that band is became one of her biggest global hits. Jeez.
Screw this quiz.
Slipping off the pop charts
Down here.
Number 8, you said?
False.
Correct. Clarkson has topped the charts internationally, including the UK and Canada. Number 9, you said?
3. I said C.
Wrong. Kelly Clarkson. She voiced Delta Dawn and performed on the Trolls World Tour. Whatever. Last one you said?
True.
Wrong. It's false. Pink sang the national anthem, which gives you the
1,
title of
2,
headline.
3, 4, 5. I got 50%.
50%. Ugh, well, you might need to go. The capybaras know more about this than you do.
because I got a 50.
I think the cappies know more about it than you do.
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam. All righty, let's get into Meme It or Leave It, shall we? Ooh, we have a new sponsor for that spot. I cannot wait. This first one, it doesn't matter how bizarre your situation is. Somebody on Reddit actually has been there and done that, right?
And we read
Shout
about
out to
you.
the Reddit report.
Thank you for giving us a segment, Reddit.
Next up, you ever fake being asleep so your dog doesn't make you
Yep.
get up? Yep, every damn day of my life.
Did
I
it.
know. Next up, 14 muscles are activated when you pour a cup of coffee. Fitness is my passion.
Follow me.
Next up, marriage is yelling, "Hey, come here for a second!"
Uh-huh.
Like it's an emergency, but it's actually a cute dog video.
That's my husband and
That's
I.
you, definitely.
That's me and I.
Next up, here's a picture of my Stanley back in the old school
Yes.
days. Yeah, just push that button, baby. Who knows what we were drinking?
I know.
Next up, me fighting the urge to randomly sing a song mid-conversation based off the words you said. We do
Story
this
of
every
my
day on the
life.
show. Yeah. Next up, new favorite drag name. Nobody asked for her, but here she is, My Opinion.
Oh my God, I love it.
Next up, I hate when ugly people are just so rude. Like, please pick a struggle.
I am loving it.
And next up is my toxic trait is when I find out someone doesn't like me, I try to make it even worse.
That's the story of my life.
And finally today, and there will be no food at my funeral. You are here to cry, not to eat.
I think I'm going to do that. Follow me for more advice.
This is so
Where are we
funny.
going now?
We are going to Addie's Reddit Rundown Report.
Yes.
Today's subreddit is Am I the Asshole?
I love that we've been having Am I the Asshole
It
all
just
the
makes
time.
sense because
all
we,
the times.
we give the good opinions here. Okay. Am I the asshole for changing the name on a Netflix profile to my name from someone who passed away? Uh-huh. Oh, girl.
Come on.
My fiance and I use his sister's Netflix account. Her account is used by multiple people. She sent out a text to stop using her profile and to share the other profiles and stay out of hers. One of the profiles was used by her nephew that passed away last year at a very young age from the pandemic. I totally 100% acknowledge now that I should have asked first and was insensitive not to, but I changed the profile name on the account from her nephew's name to mine. She did not mind that anyone used his profile. I truly didn't see any harm in changing it into my name. It has been a week and she noticed it today. She sent me a text and asked me on what planet was I living on where I thought it was okay to change the profile into my name. I told her I was sorry and I did not mean to upset her. I said her nephew's profile was not used much, and since he was gone, I didn't think it mattered if I changed it to my name. You guys, she lost her mind. She called me and screaming and like a crazy woman. She called me a bitch. And they used, after her verbal assault, I started to defend myself and told her instead of grief counseling, she needed to get anger management. Oh, God, this is rough.
Whoa.
I also told her that I would be telling her brother how she treated me. She proceeded to scream the C word at me and I hung up.
Oh, my.
But honestly, she went on and told her dad and texted me the choice words, and he swore that his son would never marry me. Whoa. I tried calling my fiance, then messaged him that his sister cussed me out and was having a meltdown to call me ASAP. They got to him first and he messaged me, "We need to talk," in all caps. "We need to talk when you get home. You have effed up."
Oh.
That's his exact message. I called him right back and told him I knew I was wrong about changing the profile name, but his sister and dad overreacted and needed to look into getting some help. I asked him if he cared that they cussed me out. I dare I say I was not even sure if I wanted them at our wedding. He told me our wedding should be at least of my worries, and I went too far and hung up on me. He sounded so angry. Is changing a profile name this huge amount of anger and rage? I have not gone home. I am worried that they have filled his head up with pollution. Yes, I was insensitive, but was I really a total asshole? I'm worried he might break up with me. What do you think?
It's tricky.
I don't think so. I think total asshole. I think you need to... Dude, the freaking kid died. Like, you be sensitive about that. These are little things that you just keep around, regardless if you're using the profile or not. It still will always be, whatever his name, Jameson's profile, because you still want to hold on to those memories. I mean, this is a fresh death. I think total asshole. That's my opinion.
But I think the way they reacted was a bit much. Like, is it worth it calling someone a C word over and obviously the girl knew. She knew. She's like, I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
I would have called her a C word because she's erasing my kid's identity. It's just like, you want to hold on to everything you possibly can, and you just go and do that so carelessly, so cavalierly. I don't like that.
But she said she realized what she did was wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the sister and the dad went a little crazy.
I mean, they're still going through a bereavement period, right?
Like, they're grieving,
right?
And if the death was further away from when this happened, do I think they all would have reacted this way? No.
Yeah.
But I think because it's.
I got an update here.
Updates, yeah.
Okay, guys, I get it. I'm an asshole. I should not have reacted after being cussed out or changed the name on the profile. My now, I guess, ex-fiance, they broke up, was packing his stuff when I got back home, and he is moving out. He said I destroyed our relationship, and his family never wanted to be around me again, not to contact his sister, to even try to apologize. So that's it. I can't stop crying and will not be given the opportunity to make things right. His mind was made up before I even got home. There will be nothing more to update.
Interesting.
I mean, what makes something sacred after a person dies?
It depends on the person.
I
Everybody
mean, the physical
handles grief.
object, memories, names.
It depends on the person because everybody grieves differently, and things that are important to certain people may not seem as important to other people.
Are digital spaces like modern memorials? Like, I'm thinking.
I think so. Yeah, because if Brian's Facebook is still
page,
up.
Yeah. We turned it into in memory of Brian.
I think so because I think you can see what somebody last posted, and I think so.
So could you imagine if somebody went in there and was like, I'm just going to use Brian's Facebook page and I'm just going to change it over to Jessica Jaffrey?
Well, I'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed. I would be just as mad as this woman attacking her. Now, the breakup point had me a little triggered because I don't think this is worthy of a breakup. This is a mistake that obviously once emotions kind of settle in, then maybe you can like examine further. I mean, if they're breaking up off of something
he didn't want to marry her.
He didn't want to marry her in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If it's something as simple as this that he's going to break up with her, that's not going to work.
Because I don't think it was done maliciously.
No, I think she just did it and was like, oh, crap.
Yeah, now we'll know that this is our profile, but we removed Jameson's account name. If something technically belongs to one person, does grief give others moral ownership of it too?
No, it's still that person's.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
I think 1 year is too soon. I think they're still going through
that's the thing is everybody grieves differently. So for them, 1 year might be too soon. For other people, 1 year might be enough time. I think it's the individual people.
Does it feel like they're erasing his memory?
I think that's how they took it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But my whole thing is, why are you using other people's Netflix? We all work. We're all grown-ups. Get your own.
Yeah, get your own Netflix. Totally agree with that.
I mean,
there's the family plan that you can do, and I guess that's what they were on.
Yeah, but get your own, and then,
Here's my other thing, is that the sister-in-law or whatever, the sister in the story was like, you can use, again, Jameson's profile. See, I wouldn't have even allowed anyone to use the profile because I would want to watch the movies, the last things that he saw. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I want to share those moments with him.
Agreed.
I don't know. Kind of weird, though, on this situation. I think both sides are a little bit in the wrong here. Like you said, the emotional response
I think they should have
was
waited.
a little bit, sounds very Italian. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. It sounds like our people. Is 1 year too soon to alter something that's been connected to somebody that's been passed?
It depends on the person. Like I said, everybody handles their grief different.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, does grief excuse verbal cruelty? What do you think there?
No.
Are there lines that should never be crossed, like the C word?
There's lines that should never, I will say the C word, but it is reserved for very, very intense situations.
Well, in this mother who was grieving, this was reserved for a very egregious situation. Yeah, the mother that's grieving, the sister-in-law, whatever her name is, she definitely felt attacked on this. Like, she couldn't protect her baby anymore. And it's almost like just erasing his memory. So she's trying to scrape and claw to hold on to any memory that she possibly can. And she went up and just uprooted it. Now, an apology, sure, but they weren't even open to hearing an apology. That's what I don't like, that they were so close-minded about this. I don't think that they should have broken up. I think that they all should have tried.
Yeah, but I think the reason he broke up with her is because he didn't want to marry her, or he was going to hear this till no end from his family.
Well, there was no rules that were ever set with this. Then there was no ground rules. I'm almost siding with Opie here. First, I was like, you're an asshole.
I am too, because I feel like some people you have to say, hey, don't do this. You have to tell them. They're not automatically going to know because they're not like, what's the word? Some type of awareness. Like, what's the word?
Grief awareness?
No, like people aware, or I don't know the term I'm looking for.
Well, if it comes to you, shout it out.
It will, because you're not.
Let me ask you this question, the wedding factor. When two people marry, do they also marry each other's grief histories? Like, how much responsibility does a partner have to honor those histories? Like, if I was going to get married, they got to honor Brian. You know what I mean? Like, they got to be able to listen to that story and know that story.
Jim honors my father.
Right.
And my Uncle Dimitri, and I honor his father, and I think it's just part of it. It's a respect thing, out of respect for the other person.
And I don't think that what Opie did was disrespectful.
I don't think she meant to do it on purpose. I don't think she
I really hope they saw something clear here. Unfortunately, there's no other update. But like, honestly, she crossed the boundary, but the boundary was never made. So she didn't even know. Yeah,
if it was that important, they should have said, hey, his profile needs to stay his profile.
Yeah.
You got to tell people sometimes, because she may not realize.
And she came out the bat like swinging and just like, mama bear style.
Yeah.
In which we could have like held it's hard, I know, when we're grieving, but I think a lot of when families are going through loss like that, losing a child or young relative often reshapes the identity of the entire family. And I still think that they're struggling with that identity. And that's where the insecurity comes out.
I concur.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's head over to Panache, since I think we're done with that conversation. Absolutely the asshole on that one. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. God, I love Panache.
Yeah.
Such a great place.
Panache.
Amazing spot. All right, let's get into these amazing news stories. And Mel sent over 3 news stories over the weekend, and we are going to be the judge and the jury. Is this news or is this meh? Let's find out. This first one, Trash Mountain Miracle. Somewhere in the countryside, a farmer in the dell. Farmer in the dell, a farmer in the dell. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. Well, he woke up and poured his morning coffee and looked out to the land. And discovered it had been redecorated overnight by criminals with a dumpster fetish. Ooh. 200 tons of garbage. Not a little roadside litter, not rogue mattresses. We're talking full-blown landfill cosplay dumped on his property like the world's worst housewarming gift. And because the bureaucracy sometimes moonwalks past the common sense, he was on the hook for a $40,000 cleanup bill for trash that he didn't even create. Surprise! You didn't order this mess, but you're going to pay for it. Cue the plot twist. Strangers rallied, passed the hat, hit the internet, and raised money to clear the junk mountain, rescuing this poor guy from financial doom and restoring his land from apocalyptic wasteland back to peaceful farm. So yes, humanity occasionally shows up like a superhero wearing sweatpants and holding a casserole.
So you guys are probably rolling your eyes and like, Mel, this is just trash. It's a pretty trashy story.
I think it's pretty bad, yeah.
This isn't really about garbage, you guys. It's about how fast a person's life can get flipped upside down by something completely out of their control and how strangers can flip it back up.
Yeah.
The farmer faced ruin because the law said the landowner pays, even if criminals did the dumping. Mm-hmm. The cleanup cost around $40,000 for roughly 200 tons of waste.
Good God, what were they doing?
A mess. A crowdfunding campaign covered the entire bill, and without help, he would have been financially devastated.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the audacity of dumping 200 tons of trash and thinking no one will notice? That's not littering, that's industrial strength villainy.
Wow.
So, it proves
I can't believe that. Obviously, it's in the rural area, so surveillance isn't there. But who had the
time? They
time?
have city dumps for you to take this stuff.
Why would somebody do that?
And it's a farmer, so that's his land is his life.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. I think people are forgetting how valuable farmers are.
Yeah.
And that if they're growing season, something happens like the strawberries at the farm.
Yeah.
It can ruin their whole life. And I think whoever did this should go straight to hell.
So, unfortunately, when I got this story, and I asked some of our farmer friends, like, this happens regularly, where people will dump things. When you see, like, no dumping signs, that means somebody has done that before. And they get left for the bill. I think this is kind of an interesting topic to say that maybe we should reserve some funds for emergency funds. You know, should landowners really be responsible for illegal dumping that they didn't even cause?
No, absolutely not.
Like, how would you feel if this happened to you?
I would be pissed off. You're asking me how I would feel.
Right, exactly. You'd be like the sister in the Reddit story.
I don't like messes, and I don't like clutter, and I don't like dirt, so this would piss me off.
Have you ever been stuck with paying for something that wasn't your fault?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I was real happy about it.
That is awful, right? It's the worst feeling. Yeah.
You know, it's like, really? But you did this. I paid for this.
But going back to what your perspective was, is how powerful crowdfunding can be to make a community feel hopeful. I mean, if you think about it, the entire community around this farm rallied and gave them some money. So obviously they didn't want to stare at the damn trash mountain either.
To be honest, that's probably why they did it. They're like, listen, if I just throw $25-$50, then they can get it out of the eyesore. I think that's mainly why people did it.
I'm saying news on this one. Definitely news. I find that very fascinating that someone can just dump something like that. Hey, remember Jackie Robinson, the famous baseball guy?
Baseball guy.
Yeah. Jackie Robinson's field just got a glow up worthy of a Hall of Fame montage.
Aww.
If baseball fields had memoirs, this one would need several volumes. A documentary series and probably a standing ovation soundtrack. A historic ballpark tied to Jackie Robinson was just received a jaw-dropping $30 million renovation.
Okay.
That's more than just a paint job, baby. New facilities, restored history, modern upgrades, the works. This isn't just a sports venue. It's a sacred ground where Robinson played during the earliest days of breaking baseball's color barrier. So renovation isn't just about baseball. It's about preserving a turning point in American history while making the place usable for future generations. Basically, they didn't just renovate a stadium, they polished a legacy until it sparkles again under the lights. And yes, it's objectively important, but somewhere a Little League dad is whispering $30 million and my kids still can't hit a curveball.
God love sports parents. This ballpark is one of the places where integration in professional baseball actually unfolded in real time.
Oh, wow.
Robinson played there in 1946 with the Montreal Royals before joining the Brooklyn Dodgers, making it a cornerstone site in civil rights history.
Huh.
So restoring it means preserving a physical piece of history, not just a plaque on a wall. Also, the stadium dates back to more than a century, opening in 1914. It's still in active use today by minor league teams, and renovations keep historic sites relevant instead of turning them into dusty museum pieces.
So the Jackie Robinson Ballpark is actually in Daytona, which is just about south of
Yeah,
here.
it's not far from here.
Yeah, the site is on the Florida Black Heritage Trail. That happened around 1988 in November.
I think this definitely is
Oh,
news.
I love hearing this. I think this is so news. I think we need to preserve Mr. Robinson's legacy.
Do it, do
definitely newsworthy
Green
for
check.
me. That's awesome. All right, next one. The legend, speaking of baseball, the legend of the Golden Thong.
Oh, God.
Somewhere between baseball folklore and late night locker room dares lives a story so ridiculous it sounds like it was invented by a sports writer who lost a bet. A former New York Yankees icon has confessed to the existence of a so-called Golden Thong legend, an actual piece of shimmering undergarment mythology that supposedly circulated amongst the players. Ew. As a prank, good luck charm, or possibly evidence that elite athletes are just theater kids with protein powder. Picture multi-million dollar superstars standing under the lights, blazing and fans chanting, and somewhere in the clubhouse, a tiny metallic thong with the emotional gravity of one ring. It's not dignified, absolutely not, but it's pork. It's pork. Oh my God.
What?
Get a picture of that. It's peak sports chaos energy. It's proof that even legends are grown men are giggling about something without a question. Are they wearing thongs on the baseball field? What's going on,
you
Mel?
guys. Sports culture is full of superstitions, lucky socks, rituals, bizarre traditions. And this story pulls back on the curtain on how even the most serious athletes cope with pressure.
Yeah.
The Yankees aren't just any team. They're one of the most storied franchises in sports history, which makes any insider legend instantly headline material. Fans love humanizing moments, seeing icons behave goofy, and seeing icons behave like goofy roommates instead of marble statues makes the game feel more personal again.
Right.
In a world full of heavy headlines, the story is weird and basically emotional sunscreen.
So Derek Jeter just didn't endure many slumps in his Hall of Fame career with the New York Yankees. But while midst of the worst ones, he tried an unorthodox trick to break out of it. While playing The True Confessions on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Jeter opened up his envelope to read a specifically revealing secret. I once wore a thong, this is a quote, in public in front of thousands of people. At this point, Fallon and singer Rita Ora integrated him and to find out whether it was true. In the end, Jeter confessed that he did have a thong on while in the batter's box. So this team shares this underwear together.
Yeah.
That's so gross, right?
If this is team spirit, HR departments everywhere just fainted.
Literally, ew, guys, gross.
You know who the real MVP is? The person doing the dry cleaning. That's the real MVP.
I can't believe they do that.
Gross.
It's all for good luck, and apparently they do. They hit a grand slam.
That's a yuck.
They make it a little tight in the loafers
That's
there.
a no.
Gross. Oh, I need a glass of wine from Bin 39.
Yes.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
Oh my God, this is the end of the show. Thank God, because we need to stay hidden for these horrible Hey Girl Hey horoscopes. Guys, these are so bad. This is a brand new star, cluster of stars that have summoned me to pay attention. So these are just horrible horoscopes. We have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini on deck today. Mom and Mel is first. Aries.
Yeah.
A ram is a ram.
Yeah, we are.
They're always right. And don't give a F. It's easier to kill them immediately than to start arguing with them, because it's only possible to win an argument with an Aries in one case if they're blind and deaf and mute with no arms or legs. And even then, there's a huge chance they will find a way to flip you off. But Aries are honest.
True.
Sometimes they are honest so much that it makes your teeth ache. They will answer you very honestly if your haircut doesn't suit you or your dress makes you look fat. There is nothing you can do about it. You will have to accept it or kill them, as mentioned above.
What?
In household affairs, I didn't make this up. This is the stars. In household affairs, Aries usually is useless. They can only generate brilliant ideas and try to not defile the soles of their feet. They, with the drudge of menial daily existence. However, if you somehow convince Aries that Sagittarius washes the floors better than them, they will work their fingers to the bone, polishing your hardwood floor every Saturday, because there is not a thing in the world that Aries would let a Sagittarius be better at.
Oh.
Aries are never boring. This sign has some karmic effing talent to find adventures from their beautiful ass. They earn money easily and quickly. As proud and as principled types, they hate the let me do this again. They earn money easily and quickly, but as proud and principled types, they hate the moolah, so they try to get rid of it immediately. Oh, I get it. They don't. They're not big savers. And at the time, these bitches always have some money stashed away, which is virtually more becoming or more appropriate for a Virgo. Because of unfathomable carelessness, they usually forget about the stash, in which is great for the heart friend of an Aries, especially if the friend is a Gemini. Interesting. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you're effed up.
Oh my God.
And I have nothing more to say about this sign. Much more stubborn than an Aries, but does not have Aries' charming carelessness. Big time hoarder. You're getting roasted on two different signs here.
Everyone else's signs.
They're big time hoarders. They are able to lovingly store all the useless shit in their house for centuries, and are very surprised when someone tries to throw it all away, because broken transistor radios, ball bearings, rags, wasted paper, and other trash. They're very persistent in their attachments, including shitty people, which alas makes them unhappy in love. Also, Taurus, they're suspicious to the bone, jealous as a bitch, never an innovator. So at first glance, they come off as a sad asshole. Secret perverts. Oh my God.
This is so bad.
Secret perverts, they love effing to the point of losing their pulse. Distrustful of new people, but old friends will tear their last shirt off their back and hair off their ass. What the F those friends are supposed to do with a torn shirt that isn't something they're able to think of to begin with. Altruistic, even though they always get punched in the face for it. Taurus.
Oh my God, Taurus.
Finally, Gemini. God, I hope I can get through this. Gemini.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
Gemini, you are very cool if it is just one, and quite a cluster F if they are at least two of them. Can chinwag without stopping for at least 3 days and never once repeat themselves, which is generally fun but sometimes tiring. Everyone is usually jealous of them because they are a jack of all trades and try to apply themselves to anything and everything. To put it simply, they're sticking their nose in every butthole they can find.
Oh my God.
But no one knows how difficult it is for Gemini to survive and make choices in this huge world of opportunities. They always think think that life is passing them by, even if their ears are deep in shit in events.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
They like to F around, eat, and get new information. Best if it is all happening at the same time. For this, they're known as perverts, although in fact it just saves time. Makes no sense. They're phenomenally lazy. 90% of the turbulent activity unfolds in an order to be finally left the F alone. Generally come off as a scatterbrain, although in fact they're not that dumb, and they don't mind reading Kant and Kierkegaard when occasionally they take a break from jerking around. Reading this is often more accompanied by idiotic giggling and interjections like what, which actually looks pretty cute because only Gemini can find a way of humor through Kierkegaard's works. Sentimental as cheap port whore, they
God.
believe in romantic, although they constantly disown it and defiantly grit their teeth at those who talk about it. In love, they're usually unhappy because the only one who's capable of enduring Gemini's constant extravaganza of idiotic fun and fun idiocracy is an Aries. However, there's not enough of those shitheads for all of the Geminis
my
out
God,
there.
I can't with this.
Wow,
mess.
that was intense with the new stars of the Hey Girl Hey horoscope series. Sunnies, that's a wrap on this marvelous Monday.
Yes.
We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
that's right, we will be back at what time tomorrow?
9 a.m. with Mountain Bike Man.
Oh, yeah, we got more mountain bikes
It's all
to talk
about the
about.
bikes.
So excited. Bye, Sunnies. Hit that share button. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.